Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, guys, I'm going to be doing total drama hot takes. I've run out of video ideas, if being honest with y'all. I had a video recorded, didn't work out. I'll re-record it, just didn't want to do it right now. So, I'm doing hot takes. I haven't done one of these in a while. I don't even remember if I ever uploaded it. But I have one from 2019, 3 years ago, 2021, and then 2 months ago, so 2024. So these are all pretty different. I haven't handily, I haven't like select these myself. I'm just going to go through them. I've read some of them already, and I'm just going to get my opinion on them. I may be a little rude. Oh well, I guess. I don't intend to be rude, but it is what it is. So let's just get started with these. Heller is the most dynamic character, no matter what. Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree. She's not my favorite, but she is by far the most dynamic. Courtney was robbed. No, she was not. I could go further in depth with this. Island, she was technically cheated out, but she wasn't going to win anyways, considering she did awful in the challenges that season. Action, she was not robbed, considering she came in like half the season, like halfway in the season. Her elimination, I think she was just voted out, so I mean that's fine. The real world tour, I mean she wasn't going to win that anyways, considering Alejandro was just dominating her and Heather too. From what I'm seeing, All Stars was great. No, the fuck it wasn't, bro. No, it wasn't. Um, I can give so many reasons why All Stars is overrated. Not overrated. What is not great. I'm sure you know all of them already. It's just not a great season at all. Izzy, Lashana, Owen underrated. Izzy, I would say, is underrated. Lashana is not underrated. I don't know where the fuck y'all people got that from in 2019, almost 2020, but I don't know where the hell y'all got that from. Um, Lashana, I said Lashana. Owen's underrated. I don't agree with that at all. I can see how some people overrate him and how some people overhate him, but I think it all cancels out to where he should be. Gwen overrated. I don't know, somewhat maybe. I feel like people focus on her island season, and that's why she's well liked. When she was pretty decently, like decent to bad in All Star, not all, well, yes, Action World Tour All Stars. I think she was pretty decent or bad in those seasons. So you could say she's a little overrated because people just focus on her island season. Duncan, Duncan's hard because in Island I don't think he's overrated at all. I think he's a really great character, even though I'm not technically his biggest fan. Action, he may be a little overrated in Action just because I feel like Lindsay, Harold, and like a few other characters are just better than him in that season. World Tour, I would say he shouldn't have come back in World Tour. There are other ways to develop the Love Triangle storyline with him not in the season. Just have him come back as like an intern or something like that. It doesn't really matter. Just there's other ways to develop the Triangle storyline without Duggan in the actual season because I don't think he needed to be in the season. Noah overrated, kind of. Cody overrated, absolutely. People are like, I don't know. I just don't think Cody's a good enough character to warrant all the praise, but at the same time, overrated and underrated is kind of weird because it's just one person's opinion. At the end of the day, it's one person's opinion, then another person's opinion, then another person's opinion, and so on and so forth. So it's just at the end of the day, it's just people's opinions. Um, I don't know. Gwen and Duncan ship is awful. I kind of agree. I think it could have been decent, but the way they wrote it was awful. The franchise should have stopped at World Tour. I disagree with that. Revenge was a decently good season. I will agree there's a big drop off in later seasons, but I don't think the franchise should have stopped. I think the reboot proved that it shouldn't have stopped. Granted, it wasn't out in 2020. The reboot wasn't out in 2020, I mean, but I think the reboot proved it, should say. DJ's underrated a little bit, but not majorly. Courtney's and Lashana's elimination by is unfair. I mean, technically it was unfair. Like, technically it was, but I mean, I think Courtney's elimination is good. Lashana's elimination, I don't know. It depends on who you talk. It depends what day you're talking to me on. Because with Lashana, I think there was no way she was going to make the final, like the final two or whatever. I do wish she was voted out, like just normally, because I heard there was like a script floating around. It's real. One of the writers posted this, where Gwen was going to like turn on Lashana or some shit like that. I'm glad we didn't get that, and I prefer the elimination we got instead, which is saying something because that was not that great. But in my perfect world, I would just have her vote out, or just have her like lose a auto elimination challenge. That's not even a hot take. I'm not reading that. Noah, everyone else. I mean, if you want to, Heller's the best character. Sure, Duncan's annoying. Kind of. I don't know. Bro, everyone's saying, yeah, okay, it's not a hot take. Heather over Gwen, I agree. Lindsay should have been the final two in action instead of Beth. I kind of agree. I do agree with that. Dawn should have been an All Stars. I like Dawn, but I'm not sure if I agree with that because I don't just. I think like she could have been had some good interactions with the first generation cast, but I mean it wouldn't have changed much. It would have made it much better. Sean and Sky are laying final two in the series. That would be Mike and Zoe, but Sean and Sky are pretty bad too. Final two in my opinion. Katie and Sky should have been in the Redonkulous race as a team. Sure, they wouldn't have lasted very long though. Sean is the worst winner. No, I have Mike below him, Zoe below him, and then Beth below him, and then Sky below him. But those are like he's down there though in my opinion. He is down there because the way I think about Sean is like if you put him in any other season, he's like a first out. Like he's just a gimmick character who that somehow made the finale. Um, did the reboot? No, the reboot didn't come out. I think they mean action. Mike's MPD was horribly written. Yeah, I mean that's not really a hot take though. Lashana Rod is not a hot take. Lindsay winning, not a hot take. Disagree. I'm asking. This is a hot take. I fuck with this. I fuck with this hot take, but I don't agree with it. At least it's a hot take though. Um. So I mean, Cornish number no. You would have Justin as the villain. No, Justin is better off as a comedic character. He very clearly shined in that role as a comedic character. He has like a small but passionate fan base because of that work he did. I say work because like he's a real fucking person, but you know his character did well as in a comedic role. Courtney was the villain in action, and I think it should have been that way. Maybe she should. I argue she should have been in the from the beginning. To be honest with you, but it doesn't change the fact that Courtney did change. Action got like 100 times better when Courtney was brought in. The dynamic just became so much better with her. And even though the season sort of fell off was oh my god, once Justin, Harold, and Lindsay left, Courtney was still a bright spot in that season. Don't get me wrong. One of the best TV shows, sure. Oh my god, if I see one more Lashana elimination unfair, but we know it's not a hot take. Yeah, I agree with that. The Harold run, I mean. The fact that Joey Pierce no, Sierra should not have won All Stars. The issue with the season is that they basically use the highest rated contestants while season one while they I don't know. I don't really agree with this because you had well let's see who you had. You had Beth didn't get far. You had Justin didn't get far. Courtney and Harold they almost made the merge, so I guess you could see where that I guess where I could see that oh my god, I guess I could see where that came from. But I don't know. I don't see what all right, let's just go through like the early eliminations. Ezekiel he would have done nothing. Um Second Eva well technically Eva went far but she didn't get a lot of screen time, so she would have done nothing. And then Justin made it in the season. Well, and then it was Noah, then Justin. Noah didn't make the season. I don't think he would have done much. Maybe he would have been a good addition, though. I think Noah could have been a good addition to action. He's like maybe the only one you have like an actual argument for. Then it was Justin who made the season. Then it was Sadie. She was doing nothing. No, it was Katie. Then she was doing nothing. Tyler, as much as I like Tyler, Tyler did not fit in that season. And then he had Katie would have done. Well, he had Izzy, but Izzy came back. Izzy was in the season, so yeah, Katie would have done nothing, and then Sadie, I don't want to get mixed up. Sadie would have done nothing, and then you have Courtney Harold. So I feel like most of those, apart from Noah, would have done nothing. So I don't really agree with that take. Courtney wasn't that bad. Yeah, I agree. All Stars was the best season one. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. League's better than Pacateo. I disagree. No more, bro. What are these? Oh my god. What? 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 I mean, good for you, but I don't agree with that at all. At all. Pocket Tail is like the second worst season by far for me. Heller versus Light. No, it did not carry. It did not carry. Heller was one of the best characters, sure, but that's not a hot take. Courtney was one of the best characters. Yeah, I agree. But I don't. I think that's a hot take considering how the Gwen fans are about Courtney. Courtney and Duncan should never been. Nope. What, bro? What are we doing here? Courtney. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. If you couldn't tell by that reaction, I am not a Gwen and Courtney fan. I am not. Courtney and Duncan so much better than Courtney and Gwen. They wrote them bad. They wrote Courtney and Duncan bad from action and so on, but in Island, Courtney and Duncan are a great relationship. And if they just continue that, it would have been great. Courtney and Gwen do not match up well at all. Sure, you could use the argument that that Courtney and Duncan didn't match up, but I feel like Duncan and Courtney have more chemistry than Courtney and Gwen had. That's just my opinion. So, oh well. Total drama redonkulous race was fun for the most part. I did enjoy it. I agree with that. My God, it was so straight. What does that mean? They didn't. I don't know. Okay, that's it. I swear I saw more tweets than this though, because I saw a few tweets about some bullshit. But earlier, let's read the comments now. Let's just see. Okay, the following characters are not interesting whatsoever. Cody, I don't know. Dawn, no, she's interesting. Noah, no, she's interesting. I cannot comment on Tyler. I'm biased. Emma's interesting. DJ, Bridget, I guess I kind of agree with that. I don't know. And then Jasmine, I don't think Jasmine's that interesting. I think no, I think Tyler's pretty interesting, but I'm biased. So Jeff is underrated and underutilized. I disagree. Redonkulous Race did save him for me underutilized, in my opinion. So there you go. I feel like the show falls into so bad is good territory. I agree with Island. I feel like I agree with the first 3 seasons, and then so on. I think I do agree, even though I don't think the seasons are good, but I feel like I don't know. I need to think about that one. That one's a good take. I don't know. Like I feel like Island's good. I think the writing in Island's good, but I feel like if Pacateo, All Stars, and those seasons weren't connected to the Total Drama franchise, I would not be watching them. So I don't know. As great as the first season was, it had a lot of problems in the writing. Logically, a handful of eliminations were forced. No, it wasn't, bro. No, how? How? Okay, Ezekiel. I guess Ezekiel, you could argue, was kind of forced. Okay, it was kind of forced because it made him say a line, but I Ezekiel was always going to be the first eliminator. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Okay, let's be for real. What's next? Eva was not forced at all. Justin not forced at all. Well, I guess you could argue like Heather somehow getting everyone to vote for Justin is kind of weird, but at the same time, what the fuck was Justin gonna do? How is that a problem in writing if Justin goes early? What the fuck was he gonna do? He spoke like 2 lines. Say Katie going early, nothing like nothing. Nobody's crying over that. Tyler going early. I think the one change I would make in the season is switch Tyler with Sadie, but that's the only change I would make in the season. That would make it better. Um, so I guess I wouldn't say Tyler's elimination is forced though. Um, and then you have Izzy, but she came back. And then you have Sadie, not forced at all. Sadie was doing nothing. And then you have Corny. Corny needed to go there. Corny needed to go there. That is not a problem with the writing. Corny going that early made her later seasons better. Harold going pre-merge, perfect spot for Harold. Um, then you had the merge. I believe it was Trent, Bridget, Lindsay. No, it was Eva, Brent. It was Eva, Trent, Bridget, Lindsay. So Eva getting that early, I don't think she should have went any further in Island than she did. I think she was good for what she did in the one episode she was in the merge. Trent going that early, perfect spot for Trent. And then you had Bridget. Bridget, I mean, I feel like they used Bridget all for that. I don't know how to say this, but like they used Bridget, like all the potential of Bridget was used in my opinion. Then you had Lindsay. These Lindsay fans are going to be crying. Oh, she should have gone further. She should have gone further. No, no, she was fine where she was. She was fine where she got eliminated. She was fine at that placement. There's no reason why she should have been in there any longer. If you disagree with that, please put in the comments why you think Lindsay should have gone further. And in Island, only in Island, because Heather had to be on her own at that point. She had to be alone. And sure, she had like sort of like a mini lines with Duncan, but it wasn't the same with Lindsay. She had to be like more alone, so we could get that out final 3 and have it be much more impactful. And then after that, I mean, I think it was DJ next. DJ's fine where he went. He wasn't gonna do much more. And then you had Izzy, same thing, wasn't gonna do much more. Well, no, I think I forgot. Did I forget someone between Lindsay and DJ? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know, but I think it was Lindsay. So Eva was 12th, Trent was 11th, and then Bridget was 10th, and then Lindsay was 9th. Yeah, DJ was 8th, and then Izzy was 7th. Izzy should have gone there. There's no excuse. There's no reason why she should have made it further. And they had Lashana he had Jeff at 6. Jeff, perfect elimination at 6. Even though I sometimes argue that he should have went to the finale over Owen, it is not a big deal. They had Lashana 5th. Lashana 5th will get mad at me, but that's a good spot for her, bro. That's a good spot for her. I don't think she should have made it to the final 4. I just don't. And then you had Duncan at 4, perfect spot for Duncan. And then Heather at 3rd, perfect spot for Heather. Then you have Gwen in the finale. I agree with Gwen in the finale. You could argue that Owen is not the perfect winner because of his jokes or whatever. I'm not a big Owen fan, and like I said, I would sometimes switch Jeff with Owen, but I mean, none of that's forced. None of that's forced. Elo over any girl. I mean, I like. I mean, I don't know. Lindsay's a big. Lindsay's my second favorite character, so Owen is by. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Lashana deserved to win the season. I don't see where she would have won though. Island had to be Owen and Gwen or Jeff and Gwen. Had to be one. Had to be that combination. Action should have been Lindsay, Harold, Duncan, or Courtney. Any one of those four should have been the finale. But Shauna, no. And then World Tour had to be Alejandro and Hillary. Even though in some ways I put Tyler in the finale, realistically it should just be Alejandro and Hillary in the finale. So, you know, there's no spot for Lashana to go. If there's a later season, then maybe, but out of those three, there's no reason why. No, Lashana, I mean, if we're talking about like strategy wise, then sure, but like writing wise, no way. I've talked about Owen, blah blah blah. Katie has a lot more potential. What? I don't know what they're on about. All Stars has the worst catch passable. I disagree. I think the cast itself is good. Just the way they wrote the characters is bad. Action is the best season. Disagree. It is McNugget. No fucking way. McNugget's out here. Oh my god. No fucking way. If y'all on the Discord, y'all know, bro. No way McNugget out here, bro. Oh my god. Oh damn. My fault. I got distracted. No way McNugget out here, bro. Action is the best. My fault. Action is the best season. No, it's my third spot though. I think Action is an underappreciated season. Revenge and its the cast. I think the cast is good. I just don't like the way they did like how they wrote them per se. Tyler's underappreciated. Maybe in 2019, but nowadays I think he's pretty appreciated. Some might even say he's overrated at this point. I don't know, but I feel like in 2020, sure, maybe he was underappreciated. I don't know. It's been a long while. Eliminations have been impactful since World Tour. Jeez, I had to think about that. I think I agree with that. I think I kind of agree with that, to be honest. The only the main elimination I remember past World Tour is Alejandro idling out Heller, and that's the most impactful one I remember. But outside of that, I do agree. There's never been like another Lindsay Island elimination. There's never been like another. I'm trying to think of something more like there's not like you don't. It doesn't feel like it doesn't sting when like a character gets eliminated anymore. Maybe that's because I'm older, but I don't know. I agree with that, I guess. When Duncan is actually stupid, when Master, I don't know what that's saying. LaShawn and Harris are saying couple, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna talk about McNuggets. All Stars, McNugget, get out of here, bro. All Stars, not a masterpiece, bro. Island was a humor. No, it wasn't Island. McNugget, what are you saying, McNugget? Oh my god, these are some bad takes. Island, no, Island was great. Island is by far the best season. The McNugget went like 0 for 6 here, bro. 0 for 7. Oh my god. Island Gen wasn't good. No, it's not. It's very good. It's great, actually. McNugget, how you go 0 for 7, brother? Redonkul's one of the worst seasons. No, it's not. I would say it's around the middle. Corny was always a bad character. No, it wasn't. Revenge of the Island. No, no. And then Mal was not an amazing villain. McNugget, you went 0 for 7 here, little bro. Oh my god, McNugget. Ezekiel better villain. Ezekiel's not even that big of a villain. But if you want to count him as one, no, he's not. He's still not. Is he best character? No. Is he gonna have the most depth in the show? Stephanie MacArthur, Jose, three of the best characters. Nope. I think Jose is like near my top three though, so I guess I give you that. Bridget did not deserve. Nope. She deserved to go home in any of the seasons, Island or World Tour. Nope. Renanke's race, Island's still better in my opinion. No, it's not. All Stars is not the. No, it's Island. I did not enjoy World Tour. Sure. I mean, World Tour is my second favorite season though. Harold is a real OG. Sure. The show is shit. I mean, kind of. Nope. All Stars is not that good. Yep. This is a W take. This W take. Gwen was a good character in Island, but gradually got worse. Yep. I absolutely. That's a perfect take right there. I absolutely agree with that. Gwen ain't shit. I don't know. That's your opinion. I don't fucking know. Courtney is better. Courtney treated like Duncan like shit though. Let's be for real. Courtney treated Duncan like shit. Let's be honest here. The first two cats were the best. This was done before the reboot, so at the time I would agree. But since reboot came out, I disagree. The best casts are undoubtedly the first cast and the reboot cast, undoubtedly. The show was scraping the barrel with some. Yup, I agree. I I like some Pocket Potato characters, but that's ridiculous. Like some of the characters are just ridiculous. Chris kept the show funny. Disagree. Jeff and Bridge were more likable before they got together. You know what? I think I kind of agree with that. I do kind of agree with that. The exception being okay. That's because it was most okay. The only reason why I agree with this is because it was Island, and I think the characters were at their best in Island, with the exception of like Noah, Tyler, Cody, some of them, you know. But like Jeff and Bridget, best in Island. In the sense they weren't together for most of Island, they were technically at their best when they weren't together because they were mostly not together in Island. If that makes sense. Their flirting was cute, but they had this good. I agree. I kind of agree with that. So you should have just talked about. All right, talking about that. I like partition. I disagree. I'm not talking about how hot the girls in the series are. Jeff, Bridget, and Tyler. All right, let's try to think back to 2019 or early 2020. Let's try to think about this. Jeff, I think Jeff was kind of underrated. I think Jeff is still underrated. Tyler, at 2020, I would say he's underrated, but nowadays, like I said earlier, he's just not. And I think he's just kind of underrated. Best head-to-head goes to both Lightning and Cameron. Finale-wise, I think the finale challenge in Revenge of the Island is the best finale challenge, but the best finale is undoubtedly Heather and Alejandro. I'm not even gonna talk about the last one. Not even worth my time. Okay, these are pretty much just the same ones now. There's a Heather can get it. What the fuck? Um. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. Yeah. I mean, it's just the same thing, bro. It's just the same thing. Okay. So that's the 2019 one, or early 2021. Let's move this from my bookmarks. Okay, so now we're from the 3 years ago. So this was 2021. What are some hot takes? The fan base is the hardest to please. There's some worse fan bases, but yeah, fans were friends. I kind of agree. I know I take stuff seriously, but I don't know. I guess it depends. It depends on what you're talking about. Like if you're talking about Sierra fans should like go to hell or something, that's ridiculous. That's way too serious. But if you're talking about like character analysis, then yeah, take it seriously. 80% of the fan base don't know what the real overrated means. Kind of agree. Character being mean doesn't make them automatically bad, sure. Talking about who had the best gameplay or who floated in the season is kind of dumb because both the characters are stretch right. I agree. But with floating and total drama is sort of different. I've had a conversation about this with one of my friends on Discord like a few days ago, but floater and total drama is kind of different, considering like floating just means you're in the background not doing anything entertaining. That's what it means in total drama. So it takes on a like different description. Hating a character couple forever, having him a lot of fans is the most stupid thing ever. Kind of agree. I don't know. Circle jerking more than the actual show, like the actual show. What? The schlub loves to circle jerk more than it likes the actual show product. I don't know what that means. Hell, I don't think Heather is not top 10 game player. Kind of. I mean, this motherfucker was just yelling that she had lines out to everyone. So, I mean, I don't know. She's probably top 10, though. And repair for dunking and Courtney. I mean, kind of. I don't know. Total drama will tour introduce a lot more toxic or. What the fuck does OTT mean? Out of. I don't know what that means. Who I don't know. It's close. It's close. I don't know. I think Revenge sort of just, like put the nail on the coffin for that. I enjoyed. Nope. I'm not even. I talk about this. I don't think. Whoa. Okay. I mean, good for you, bud. But I disagree with almost all of this. Mike and Yup, sure. Not a hot take though. Treasure Island and Dr. McLean is same level. I mean, I think the episode Dr. McLean is bad. I don't think it's that level bad though. I mean, okay. So let's talk about action here, just for a little bit. So I think action is a top three season. It's below Island Road Tour, in my opinion. So I think most of the season is good. I think the beginning came off a little slow. Some people complain about the reward challenges, and I get it, but I just don't mind the reward challenge. I wish they did better filler episodes though, because like a Brunch of Disgustingness was the top, like is the best filler episode in the series. I wish they did more episodes like that. Um, hmm. Owens comeback ruined the season. It ruined the season. It derailed the season. It took out Harold, and well, I think yeah, it took out Harold, who should have been in the final two once Lindsay got out. Um, yeah, there's just no excusing it. Trent's fiasco was the low point of the season. I do agree. Beth, I think is the low point of the season. I know there's some Beth fans, but it is what it is. Um, I mean, I think most of the season is solid, so I do agree with that point. but I think there's a few more low points that you're not acknowledging. I don't think Amy should be the evil twin, the pure evil, but more like a juggernaut. I don't know. I think it was fine the way they was. I just think that they both could be written better. Will Ezekiel mark the ship that TD? Yup, I agree. My bad, guys. I went to lunch. As you can see, the time changed, but we're back to it. So I think I left off on the Amy and Sammy take. I know. I think I left off with the Ezekiel total drama will never be the same take, and I do agree with this. I mean, it's just simple. I mean, when they made him a ghoul or whatever, like a zombie, it was clear that they were trying to move in a different direction with the characters, and I just don't agree with the direction they took. I haven't seen the ratings, so maybe the ratings stayed the same. I doubt it. I'm sure they was on a decline ever since Island, but you could also attribute that to like cable dying. I don't know, but whatever. Dave was overhated. He was funny. It wasn't that bad. I don't know. I think he was funny in some points, but I still think he's not a good character. If the RTI cast was done right, the execution was. I agree with this. I agree with this. I feel like the RTI cast has so much potential. They just didn't capitalize on it. Um, I'm trying to avoid the Lashana ones since there've been so many Lashana ones. Harold versus Duncan would have been better narratively and more sense. I agree. Um, yeah, I just agree with that take. I'm a fan of Harold versus Lindsay, but at the same time, Duncan and Harold has more story behind it. I don't agree with the Mike one. There's so many All Stars takes. I agree with the Pacateo one. All Stars is just generally awful. I already talked about Dave. Duncan was a ruined character in World Tour. I think All Stars ruined him. I think World Tour was the start of that downfall, though. Cody deserved to get it. I wish he did more though. I think I'm normally of the take that Tyler should have been third because I just feel like Tyler had a better storyline going behind him for the most part. Because I feel like Tyler fit that underdog status more than Cody did, in the sense that Cody was more tied up with Sierra, while Tyler was sort of like he was with the main villain. Um, so like you could have done something with that, while Cody and Alejandro just sort of became a thing at the end of at the end, like near the end of the season. While Tyler was with him since the merge, so I think you could have done that, like the stuff with Cody. You could have done it with Tyler, just better in my opinion. But granted, you wouldn't have like the Sierra Cody Final Four, so I guess it's up to interpretation. Server team should have been Jeff and Bridget. I kind of agree with that. The characters deserve to make a finale. Yep, I agree with that. But at the same time, I don't think characters deserve to make a finale. Yep, I agree. Yep, Justin won perfect take. Total drama action. I think Island is still best Courtney, but Action is not. I mean, I don't know. I think Action is Courtney's second best season, but that's not saying that much. When the other two seasons are World Tour and All Stars. Final Reckoning is not that bad of an episode. I disagree. Go-to winners' ideas, Layman robs the series. I kind of agree with that about this. Kind of. I mean, they changed their mind on that in the latest seasons, though. So I mean, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I guess I kind of agree with that, though. I don't know. Corny was only likable in Total Drama Island. I mean, I guess so, considering she was a villain in Total Drama Action, and then Tour, and then she was sort of a villain in All Stars after her quote unquote supposed redemption. That should have kept going. Sam should not have been All Stars. Yep, I agree. Arnold is a great finalist. I mean, he's fine. He's probably like in my middle. If I had to rank the winners, he's probably near the middle. Like I said earlier, I probably would put Jeff before him, but it's not a big deal. Lindsay Hero should have been. I'm actually yeah, sure. Um, second, I kind of agree, but I don't know like where the series would be at if they had a second season. Maybe you get rid of Pacateo, and if that's the case, then fucking go ahead, please. Um, Pacateo should happen after All Stars. Disagreed. Because if you're having a because the second season is gonna have to replace another season, so I would just have the second season of Revenge of the Island replace the Pacateo season, have the second season come before All Stars, and then have All Stars come after. So it'd be Revenge 2, and then All Stars. That's what I have. That's what I would do. No Pacateo Island. Mm, disagree. I think World Tour is still the best season. I think Emma and Katie have a case for being a finale. Nobody disagree. Sure. I don't agree with Beth. Okay. I agree. Ashton did the real Lashana. Sure. Then you don't. Yep, I agree. Sorry. Nope, disagree. Stop. I'm done with the mic takes. I'm not doing any more mic takes. I don't know. I think DJ and World Tour is kind of overhated, but at the same time, it's not that good. So he's not a Mary Sue. Nope, she is. To search up the definition. Actually, I will right now. Actually, I can't because it gives off my school or whatever. But Zoe is a Mary Sue. Don't get me wrong. Mice is not. I don't know. I don't know. I think Topher should have gone further. To be honest with you. He's one of the only funny characters of the season. I'll read a few more. Duncan sucked. I'm done with the Duncan ones. Yeah, I agree with the Scott one. Yep, everyone agrees. That's not really a hot take though. I don't care. I mean, they're both bad to me. No, Sean is. That's not even like it's an objective fact that Sean is the protagonist after you see like the whole season. I agree, but it's still like classified I guess as one. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. Deacon's not that great. Kind of agree, even though he's still like one of my favorites. He's not up there, but like he's still good to me. But yeah, written, he's not that great. Written wise, for Deacon, nope, nope. Sure, yep, I agree. Disagree, but I mean that's a decent take. Amanda Zoe didn't even bring back. Nope, disagree. Because Zoe was just so boring in All Stars. I feel like it should have been brought back. But even now, I don't feel like Commando Zoe was that interesting in Revenge, anyways. Nope, disagree. I guess I see that point, but I don't know. I guess I see your point. I feel like getting rid of Tyler was a stupid decision, even though there's some people like to defend that decision. Like strategy wise, keeping Duncan over Tyler is fucking stupid. But I don't know. I guess I see your point. I really like. This is the last one I'm gonna read. The one on the bottom. After this one, Tojo no disagree. Joey versus Scott, no disagree. Tojo also nope. I wouldn't say it was fine, but I feel like Alejandro was the main carry of All Stars. Don, Noah, Owen, Brick should have been All Stars. Disagree with Don. Disagree with Noah. Owen and Brick should have been in there though. This is the last one I'm gonna read on this Reddit. Agree with LaShawn, blah blah blah. Nope. Disagree. Duncan. Tojo more toward Duncan. Nope. Disagree. I think I agree with the World Tour over All Stars, but I disagree with the action over. I mean under World Tour. Because I think Duncan gets worse with every season. So I think he's best in the island, second best in action, third best in World Tour, and then fourth best in All Stars. I agree with that. I agree with that. It does drag down Gwen a lot. MacArthur and Chef are disgusting. I mean, what do you mean by that? Do you mean like their jokes are disgusting? I think MacArthur's jokes are disgusting, but I don't think Chef is disgusting. Eller's mediocre. I like Ella, but sure. Heather isn't 100% deserving winner. I disagree. Bridget, no, absolutely not. They ruined Bridget and World Tour. Absolutely not. Disagree. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I agree with that because it's Alejandro and Motor to start out bad for me, but he did get better. Total, yep, I agree, and then disagree. One more. Disagree. Okay, I'm done with this shit. Now this is the last one I'm gonna do. This was 2 months ago. Yep, 2 months ago. Okay. I'll read like a few because these are sort of all becoming the same thing. So here's mine. How did Josh get the hot roll? Like even when any drink? Like what do you mean? Because he's like hot in the sea. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Scarlet Fever was a fun episode. Yep, I agree with that. Absolutely. I feel like Scarlet being like I feel like Scarlet was great before the twist, but I feel like Scarlet Fever in itself is a good episode still. The season stuff is changing. Yep, I agree. This reply is like I agree with that absolutely. But yeah, I agree with this take absolutely. I'm gonna left to disagree. But yeah, I feel like he should have gone further. I prefer going out. This massive disagree. Chen overhated. Agree. Millie overhated. Not at this point. Before season two, yes. After season two, no. I think Millie deserves to be hated after season two. Bridget and Jeff are better without the other. I'm 50-50 on that one. Izzy, yep, I agree with the Izzy Owen one. Harold left. This massive disagree. Massive disagree. After Harold left action just became so much worse. I massively disagree. Um, Wayne the best. Disagree. Absolutely disagree. Best outcome was Raj, in my opinion. I don't think Wayne was absolutely the best. I don't think he was the best option at all. Blah blah blah. Don't care about the statistics. Like gameplay doesn't matter. Gameplay does not matter. I just don't think Wayne fit the. I think Wayne. How do I put this? I think Wayne isn't as good at like Raj is more serious. That's why I think Raj should have won, but he still has that goofy side to him. I just feel like Wayne is too similar to Owen's win, but that's just my opinion. Zorn, no, Sugar does not deserve second place, but I feel like her placement in Pacateo was fine. I feel like, but that final three episodes were just dreadful. So was final four. God, those final Pacateo episodes. Action's final four was the least final designing four of all time. Let's see. Island's final four deserves it absolutely. That's Gwen, Heather, Owen, Duncan. All of them deserve it. Action, Beth, Duncan, Owen, Courtney. We'll get to that later. Rotor, Cody, Sierra, Heather, Alejandro. I would say 3 of the 4 deserve it. Cody, I feel like Cody got carried. As much as y'all want to dispute that, I think Cody got carried. So that's 3 out of 4. I think 4 out of 4 for Island, and then 3 out of 4 for Rotor. Then Revenge, that would be Joe. I think Joe. No, or Joe got fifth. I think Joe got fifth. So that's Cameron Lightning, Zoe, Scott. So I think all 4 of them deserved it. I think Scott is a little iffy on if he deserves. I think they all deserved it, to be honest. Gameplay wise, anyways. I assume this is talking about gameplay wise, so I'll just do it gameplay wise. Um, All Stars. Mike did not deserve to be there because he wasn't even himself for the whole fucking season. Zoe, gameplay wise, I guess she deserved to be there. What else? Courtney was in the final 4, I think. No, she wasn't. It was Mike, Zoe, Gwen, Scott. Gwen, sure. Scott, not really. I don't think Scott's gameplay deserved the final 4. Um, I'm not doing Redonkulous Race. That's not a season. Let's do Pocatello. Sugar, sure. Sean, eh. Sky, sure. Gameplay wise, sure. And then, who's the other one? Sean, Jasmine. Jasmine deserved to be the 5-4. Then I'm not doing Reboot 1. Priya, yeah. Millie, she got carried, but that's like her character. But like gameplay wise, she got carried, so no. Bowie, yes. And I think Julia was 4th, and then Julia, yeah. And then final 4. Priya, gameplay wise, did she even? I guess so. I don't remember gameplay for her in that season, but sure. Caleb, absolutely not. Um, who really? I think Julia. Yeah, Julia, sure. Blaine, no. So that's 2 out of 4. And I think, all right, let's see action now. Beth is gameplay wise. Beth deserved to be there, and then Courtney deserved to be there. Duncan, I don't know. Yeah, I would say Duncan deserved to be there. Owen absolutely did not deserve to be here. So gameplay wise, I think the second season of the reboot had the most characters that did not deserve to be there. I just think Caleb did not do enough to earn a final 4, nonetheless final 3 or 2. Love Triangle is not as wrong with Couture. I kind of agree with that. I don't know. I think, let's see this. Disagree with that. I assume this is reboot season 3. Priya, Priya and Julia last week to the merge again will have me like fucking crying, dude. No, they're done. Stop. They're done, bro. No. I don't want to see them make the fucking merge again. They're done. No. I don't even. That's too long. I'm not even gonna read. I'm not even. I'll be honest with you. I'm not even gonna read that. Action is by far the best season. No. Told you no. Sure. Yep, I agree. But the aftermath was done bad though, so I don't know if I agree with that. I think the concept was good. No, absolutely fucking not. No, bro. Who is underrating Noah? Who's underrating Noah? No. 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 It's bad. It's bad. I'll give you that. It's bad. The show in the own season is the worst elimination than Damien's. My worst is probably I don't know. The show is up there. That elimination was dreadful. MK's is up there. The Shauna's is up there. I don't know. It's one of those. Julia should be first. I don't think first food, but she should definitely be gone early. Boy's a villain in the first season. Yeah, in the second season, not really. No. Told drama. I'm not reading the told drama. Corny is overrated. No. No. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. No. Yes. Leonard should have been both. Don't first in season. Don't. I'm assuming that he shouldn't have been the first out, or he was second out though. So I don't know what they're talking about with that. I'm skipping. Oh my god, these are just the same takes, bro. It is ridiculous. After 5 years, I'm still seeing the same exact takes, bro. All right, here's one. Absolutely not. Let's use some reboot takes. Well, let's look at what. I agree with this. Absolutely not. Damage. I mean, it made sense, but it's still bad. Yeah, I know. Julia doing off screen just ruined her character, in my opinion. Just made her like no. Duncan has more plot armor than action than Heather and Julia. Disagree. This one's not that. Wayne is not that funny. I think Wayne is fine, but I don't think he was a good winner. I think he's like a good winner, but he's not a great winner. I don't. I'm done with the Cody and Sierra takes. No, no, no. Uh, I mean this. I don't know. I get it, but at the same time, he apologized for it, so it doesn't really. I mean, and he it's seemingly changed before he came like a fucking mutant. So I don't know. Raj should have been the Raj should have won in season 2, bro. If I'm being honest with you. Um, I think R is good, but not great. Um, this is a head cannon. What? This is not even a hot. I guess a hot take. I don't know, but that's all. I mean, I saw a few takes before doing this that Island was bad. Island is not bad. I saw like a few people say that like Island is boring or Island is I don't know. Let's try. Okay, so I couldn't find. I've been looking for a little bit. You can see like it's only like 2 minutes or something like that. I couldn't find the take, but I found another McNugget take though, and I found my own take. Look at me trying to get some views, bro. Look at me. But let's go back to my takes and then just see like where I stand now. This was 4 years ago. Tyler's the best character in the whole show. I do agree with that, but written wise, he's not the best character. Lashana is overrated, kind of, but I don't know. I'm a little better on that now. Cody did the final three world tour. Yeah. Duncan, don't. Yep, I agree. That action finale should have been Hair versus Duncan, not Lindsay versus Duncan. I come around to Lindsay versus Duncan, but I don't know. They're close. Total Drama World Tour has its flaws that people don't say. But I do agree with that because I feel like people who treat World Tour like it's the perfect season don't agree with that. Even though World Tour is my second favorite season, I feel like it has more flaws than what people are saying. So let's read these. Island is decent, sure. Action is second best season. I think it's first, so I mean, sure. All Stars is good, no. Dauntless Race is shit, no. Heather, no. Corny, no. Duncan, no. Trent, no. After skipping Aftermath episodes is solid. And then this turned out bad. I think the reboot's decent. At least reboot 1. I don't think reboot 2 that's good. So you know what? Um, yeah. That's it. I'll see you all in the next video. Let's just read the timeline a little bit. But yeah. Um, see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Okay, I fixed my Wi-Fi. I went on my data, whatever. So, like I was saying, Noah and Tyler going down ruined the. I don't want to say ruined, but like it drastically reduced growth towards humor. And Owen is not good without Noah humor wise. Lightning deserved to be finalist, sure. Pocatello Island is as bad as people are saying. I disagree with that. But season 1 is not boring. Where are y'all getting this from, man? Rugdonkus races are better than all seasons besides World Tour. How do you think World Tour? Oh my God. Okay. I don't know how these people are saying Island is boring. Let me see the replies here. It just feels awkward, low effort, and way choppier than every good season that comes out. So they talk about the animation. Bro, it came out in like 2000, whatever. It's how is it boring because of animation? Look at your profile picture. Look at your profile picture, bro. What are you on about? This motherfucker. I seen this motherfucker come on later, bro. Yeah, the total drama Island thing's ridiculous. No, Beth did not deserve to win season 2. Commando Zoe was. I think Commando Zoe was cringy, to be honest. I was rewatching. I just found it pretty cringy myself. But I guess I get it if you like it because Zoe's so boring on her own that she needs like a persona to help her out. So I guess I get it if you like it. No, Gen 2 does not have the best cast. It's the third best cast in my opinion behind. So the first cast first, undoubtedly. No matter what people say, the first cast is first. I guess even if it's your opinion, it's an opinion, whatever. First cast is first. Second is the reboot cast, and then third I would have the Reckless Grace. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not like? I mean, this motherfucker's spinning. This motherfucker's spinning. This motherfucker so. I mean, I ain't gonna say anything about that, but I mean they're right. They're right. After season five, Chris made the show unbearable. It's kind of hard to disagree with that. Harold and Owen should have been retort. Owen should have been retort. He shouldn't have gone far as he did. Harold being retort is fine because he like his character was sort of done. It's like I think he should have went after, but like since he didn't, there's like nowhere to go with him. Him getting out early and retort is fine. Sugar is one of the best antagonists in the series. No, she's not. Being better than being Sugar being Heller better than fucking Heller is a crock, bro. I think Lightning and Cameron had the most interesting dynamic out of all the final two. Disagree. Actually, where would I put it? I think it might be second, to be honest with you. Heller and Alejandro are undoubtedly first. Gwen and Owen are up there. Lightning and Cameron are up there. Duncan and Beth are down there. Alejandro. All right, let's see. I'll probably put it like second or third. I think. What? Yeah, I don't really care for Priya and Bowie that much. And if we're talking about, I don't see like any chemistry between like Wayne, Julia, and Caleb either. So yeah, I'll probably put it like second or third, depending on where I put Owen and Gwen. Probably third. But yeah, I mean that's not an awful take. I would still put a third though. I can't stand Courtney. Sure, I've seen that take 100 times. Z is the best reboot comic relief. I think Wayne is sometimes more funny, but like overall Z is more consistent with his jokes. Rain and Raj are no, they're not. Total drama is notoriously severely overrated. Total drama action is, I think action is overhated, but I think Rotor is still the better season. Amy absolutely bodies. I mean, I disagree with that Amy bodies Amy, but like y'all praise Heller for being a bitch, but slander Amy for doing the same thing. That's kind of true. That is kind of true. Prelude was better. Nope. No, bro. Caleb was awful, bro. I don't know where y'all are getting this from. Caleb was awful. He's so inconsistent as a character. Courtney Souls, Alejandro Noah, Whack, Heller annoying. Beth is there. I'm not even going to talk about that. I told him Acton is a good character. I mean, not a character, a good season, my fault. But why are people hating on Island World Tour? Beardo, I don't know. Beardo is somewhat interesting, I guess. I don't know. Not naming names. Yes, these motherfuckers are ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. It is kind of funny, but like at the same time, I can see why people are upset. I was upset while watching it, so I do get it. But like, if you look through it at like a humor lens, then I can see how it's funny. I ship Priya and Caleb, but only pre nine. I think it was bad even then. It just got worse after that. Millie winning season. No, bro. Millie was bad in season two. I don't know where you got that from. Bowie winning season one would have fixed the issues, but we can't have two boy winners back to back. So it is what it is. But yeah, Priya should have went earlier in the season. No reason why she should have made the final four. Caleb and Priya, I don't. I know most people are saying, "Oh, they're good." I don't think they're good. They're awful, in my opinion. So I think Priya should have gone earlier. So yeah, Beth deserves to win. Actually, no, that's the second time I saw that. If Courtney never met Duncan, she would have never become obnoxious. She was obnoxious. I think she was just hiding herself in like the first few episodes, and then just Duncan just brought it out more quickly. Like he rewired her brain. I mean, I could see why you would think that, but I think Courtney was always kind of fucked up in the head. I could see why you would think that though. If Hare was eliminated instead of Courtney, she would have low key went. Nope, no, she wouldn't have. Nope. Um, she had the bats in her hand, but like the screaming gophers would not give a fuck about her. Revenge card, yup, I agree with that. No, they didn't. Bro, stop it. Katie and Sadie did not have great. Stop, bro. Y'all are playing. Stop, bro. Katie and Sadie did not have great potential, bro. Y'all are tweaking. What? Suck so bad. What are you saying, bro? What? If you're mad about filler, then what about Nichelle and Scaregirl in the reboot? Like, what are you on about? They have 30 characters. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What? It's a 22 cast. Of course, you're gonna have filler. Not every 22. Oh my god, not every character in the 22 set can make the fucking merge. Oh my god. I will say Eva did have potential, but it's like Katie and Sadie. Are you serious? What potential did they have? Like, be fucking for real, dude. Like, what? Exactly. This dude's spitting. Water is wet is spitting again, bro. What? How is the writing bad? Look at your fucking profile, bro. Oh my god, these people, bro. How? How? Alright, I need someone who thinks this to like put in the comments, bro. Maybe I'm tweaking, bro. Maybe I'm tweaking, but like, what the hell? Oh my God. It's like they just watched reboot and then they just never really watched their first gen, bro. It's like they're just mad that Tyler and Noah didn't make the merge or whatever. They're just mad at that. That's all I can really think about. And I guess that's like a reasonable thing to be mad about. But like, it sucked, really. It sucked. Like, whatever. That's ridiculous, though. That's actually a ridiculous comment. Like, how does it suck? Lindsay did not read it. I agree, but like, I think Lindsay should have made it finale or something like that. At least made it further. But I do agree with that. Pocatello was the worst. I think All Stars were season. Lindsay had one of the worst times. No, she didn't. Although maybe now that let me think about it. Let me think about it. She was great in Island, perfect in action, and World Tour, and then bad in All Stars. I want to say it's like one of the biggest downfalls, but she did have a downfall. Pocatello Island is that bad. Yup, that's a heart. Hockey Bros are overrated. I've seen that. No, they're not. People are just. I swear these people are like Julia fans or something because they're just mad that Wayne won. Double elimination. Oh, yep, I agree with that. Pocatello Island. No, it's not, bro. Oh, it's not. What? I'm actually tweaking out, bro. What are these takes? What are these takes? Okay, bro. Pocatello Island is not better than World Tour. No, it's Alejandro and Cody should. I agree with that. Cody's sure. I don't care. Okay, this is the one I really agree with. The island elimination order is perfect. I don't think it needs some changing. I think the only change that should have happened is replace Tyler with Sadie because I think Tyler had more to do. But like that's pretty much it, and that's like a small change. So I do agree with that. Like I've been saying, Total Drama actually is the best season, but I Total Drama Island sure. Total Drama actually did not. Total Drama World Tour did not suck. My bad. Pocatello Island, yes it is, and World Tour, and I mean not World Tour, but Douglas Race is. I mean I say it's good, not great. Then three would be Pocatello. No, it's not. There, I said it, bro. Oh my God. Oh, I'm actually about to start tweaking out, bro. There, I said it. There, I said it. Bro, you said nothing. You said nothing. Yes, it is. I hate Gwen and Courtney, sure, I hate it too. Alejandro Tyler, I hate it too. Alejandro Noah, I don't really care about it all that much. Alejandro Cody, I dislike it. I dislike it. I pretty much dislike all those ships, he said. So I never gave a fuck about Love Triangle. Sure. Yeah, whatever. Toy Drummer is in general. Why are you watching the show? Reboot season, way up. That's not even a hot take. Gwen is boring as fuck. Disagree. Julian Heartbreaks. No, they're not. Well, maybe Julia's a little overrated, but like, whatever. I like Chase Shore. I agree. I think it's really weird that people will like every RTI guy except Sam and B because who? Who? Okay, let's go through this. People like Sam. People like Sam. Oh my God. Let's go through this. First, of course, people are going like Lightning Karen the finale. People like Mike because they grew up with him. A lot of people don't like Mike though. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Mike. Who are these some? Well, I guess they said some people, not all people. Um, Scott. People like Scott because like once again he's like sort of like I don't want to say like a main character, but like he's up there. Um, After Mike would be Sam. Sure, I can see why people don't like Sam. Brick. People love Brick. I'll give you that. Brick, and then it was. I mean, there's only like six guys, so like let's be for real. Who was saying they're boring or they're ugly? I mean, I never seen it, but like maybe I'm not on Twitter enough. Oh my God. No. Who is liking this, bro? Whatever. Why are you watching the show? I like the others too. They're just not as good as whatever. I like RTI, sure. Some acting, sure. Revenge, I disagree. I don't think it's hot garbage, but like, I don't think it's better than World Tour. Pocatello Island, no, it's not. Um, Sierra's a freak. Nope. Wait. Cheers are freaking people who like her. It doesn't matter. It's not that serious. Julia is the worst reboot antagonist. In season two, she is. In season one, she was the best. In season two, she is. Um, I swear I've seen like this profile picture like so many times. Who is this dude? Oh, is that Oreo from like the Venture whatever? I think that's Oreo. Or I guess it's named Adrian or whatever. No, it's not. Sammy, Amy, sure. TD. All right, this was the one I saw earlier. This one like got me tweaking out. Todroma Island isn't that good. Stop. Yes, it is. Um, Julia's male twin, CEO of Old People. Okay. Todroma Island isn't that good. Yes, it is. It's better. It's far better than all the other seasons. Um, I can give you like so many examples. I can literally make a video on why Todroma Island is the best season if you don't need me to. Todroma Tour in Mikar was carried by the love triangle, which was a good plot. Told in the mid part was awful, so it carried nothing considering the mid part was awful. Redonkul's Race and Reboot are the best Total Drama seasons. No, they're not. How is the second season of the reboot the best season? What? I can get reboot one. I can get that. I get that. If you want to put reboot one ahead of Island Short, whatever, I don't care. But reboot two, season two, that shit is ass. That shit is ass. I would agree with most of these. How? I would say Total Drama Island's good. Just make it. Alright. Oh my god. They just made it compared to some other seasons. No, it's not. And it feel like they had the final four in mind, had placement for Lindsay, Harold, and Courtney, and then they made one episode at a time, booting whoever. I talked about this earlier. I'll talk about it again. None of the eliminations were forced. None of them were forced. And what do you mean, like, by booting one by one? It's like, do you think Katie and Sadie had, like, final two potential or something? Like, what? It was very clear that Island had Elisha going up. That final six is amazing. Jeff and Gwen, are you talking about, like, whatever, dude. Honestly, real. How? Built upon the court? How? Season two is ass. Alright, they're just talking about the animation, bro. Honestly, real. How is it real? I think Alan, while still a pretty good season, has so many. What are the issues? What are the? I don't know. I'm just. What are the issues in Island? And I'll get back to y'all, bro. I'll get back to y'all. What are the like? I have to ask. Caleb, no, he's not. He's ass. Dakota and Don are overrated. I like both of them, but I don't really know. Julia was more interesting before the villain arc. No, she wasn't. Skyboy and Pacateo, no, she didn't. Corny sucks, no, she didn't. There should have been more. Sure, I agree with that last point. Lindsay is mid, no, she isn't. Either Baratheon, sure, go ahead. Nearly every ship sinks and they employed almost on the gameplay. At worst, you get Alejandro and Heather and Priya and Caleb, which destroyed the rest of the cast to carry out the romance. Raj and Bowie and Sam Dakota get a pass because they're non-intrusive and don't ruin the gameplay as those involved. I guess I get it, but like I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to disagree with. I think Alejandro and Heather did not destroy the cast just so they get far though. I feel like I guess you could sort of say that, but at the same time, it's worth it just because of that final two. Um, I actually like Landon Show. I don't know. Nobody's overrating DJ. Ulcers, no, it's not. Mal is not the best character, bro. I don't know Spanish. Can I translate this? Scary Girl appearing in the first episode of last season was the biggest mess they ever done. She had a lot of potential. They could have taken some. Yeah, I agree with that. She should have came back like intern or something. I agree. Maybe not hot take, but Toe Drama. No, there. I think World Tours. I mean, not World Tours. Revenge Island is sort of overhated, but All Stars is not really overhated. I think it deserves. All right, this motherfucker got another one. Like there's no translate button. Finally saying this, but I had the word. Yeah, I agree with him this time. MK Julia fans are annoying as hell. Um, Shortening total drama to TD is stupid. That's not really not a take, but sure. That's a headcanon. Tyler, Lindsay, and these Lindsay is not overrated at all. Tyler, I would say, like the last few years, he's maybe like 2019, he's underrated, but like now, he's not underrated at all. And then DJ, sure, if you want to say that, sure. Nearly every street, yeah, I saw that. Oh, and is he kind of forgettable? Yep, okay. So that's all of them. I hope that motherfucker replies to me, cause I don't know, bro. Yeah. What is this? Oops, politics my video. My bad. My bad. Let's just. There you go. I just lost half of my audience, but whatever. Yeah, that's the end of the video now. Suki from Avatar. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully, I get a fucking reply. Yeah, no. Okay. So yeah. That's pretty much all for today's video. Yeah. Bye.